again. I'm actually really excited to be doing so many lives. I wanted to do a live for the longest time, and then so much was happening. So I'm so happy to have the time today. Okay, all right. Hi. Hi guys, you're all coming back. Perfect. So I'm getting a few text messages. Oh wow, you all came back. Yeah, everybody. So welcome. And if you're new, I'm Amy and I run Raise the Vibe Tribe here, and the other, I left one of the accounts off, but that's my other account at the bottom. And we were talking about the Akash. So check back with that. But it's some people do readings in different ways, and it's accessing different points of energy. I read the aura, so I read the energy of what's going on in somebody's energy field and their chakras, and I also channel in different forms, but I channel and I work with the archangels and the Council of Light. So that's how I access information from higher interdimensional beings. The Akashic records are protected by interdimensional beings specific to Earth and the history here. So yeah, it's really interesting, and I really enjoyed it. It was so fun to get a reading through the Akash. It was different than what I had experienced in the past. So yeah, hey, hi. You feel the energy kind of similar. Yeah. Can I explain what's happening when you get chills on the bottom of your neck, especially when meditating? So just generally speaking, there can be a few things that happen. When we feel energy shift, our body can respond and we can get that sensation, that chill. Unless it's like a creepy chill, then I would say it's fine. I feel different frequencies and stuff as well. So I believe what's happening, they're showing me, is all along the subtle fields of your aura, along the back, the energy is starting to move, and it's starting to, like, it was a little slow and it's speeding up, so then you're feeling it up the spine, but it just comes to the back of the neck. And especially if it happens every time, it's kind of a good sign that you know, oh, here we go again. So I'm getting in the flow of meditating, and so that's what I'm getting for you, and everybody could be really different. So yeah, hopefully that helps. Let's see. Oh, maybe I missed something here. Hi, Tweety Vibes. Hey, girl, I just saw you here. Hi, everybody. I'm so glad you guys are here. Everybody popped on at once, so it didn't show me all of you when you joined. It just was boom, we're back. Okay, what's your opinion of reading being associating with malevolent being? You told me to stay from readings because angels wouldn't want you'd know the future. Please answer. I don't know. Like, is there a reason why you don't need to know the future? Maybe. Everybody's different, but I would, so if I ever had a reading that I was kind of like, I don't really know. Actually, whenever I get a reading, I'm very, like, how do I want to say it? Observant. And I listen, but it's not the Bible, like, well, I don't believe in the Bible. That's just like a metaphor. But it's not 100%. I don't believe it like it's 100% truth and live my life by it. But I take it into consideration, and I'll see if other aspects of my life support it, right? So having said that, one good thing that I've heard, which was a great piece of advice, is if you're kind of questioning a reading, it'd be good to get a reading from 3 people and see how it flows. All of us with our gifts will be able to access a different aspect or piece of information. And is there a reason why your team might say, hey, hold off, just wait for a minute, you don't need to know the future right now? It could be because, and I've done readings for a long while, right? So I saw in January and February, March, gosh, I can't believe we're in April now. So it was January and February, because March I really wasn't taking a lot of clients. But January and February, one of the overall messages that I kept getting when I tried to look into the future, it was really fuzzy, or there was no solid answer. And it was more like, gosh, how do I even describe it? It was more like I would feel the energy of it, but there was no set answer, and it was so weird, right? And some of my friends are like, yeah, we're getting the same thing, we're not seeing it, or we're getting a big X. So, and it's because, you know, we're going through everything right now and everything's changing instantaneously. So if they told you that, then it could just be, you know, maybe in that moment. But I don't have an opinion either way, good or bad, about the message, because I think it could have been appropriate, but maybe not. What I would say is, how comfortable were you with the person giving you the reading? Did you ask for the reading, or did they just approach you with unsolicited advice, right? Because I always think there's something off when people do that. So did you ask for the reading, and how did you feel about the energy of it, and how did you feel about the other questions? So it's kind of like, you know, how was the reading in general is what I would say. Oh my gosh, angel, star, lover, rainbow. Love. Okay, diamond light code activations. Yes. Yay. So our frequency is lifting. There we go. Lifting to such a state where the DNA will be more crystalline, and some of the codes coming in look like shimmering diamonds. And there's a lot of different ways that we work with energy, and if you can see it, different frequencies. But it's been, you know, it's been said, and I've seen a little bit of it, that it's really a beautiful time to work with the diamond light. So I'm so glad you said that. I was like, it's such a high vibe. It's hard to describe, but yeah, for sure. So let's see. Why are you feeling watched now? I'm not sure. I would say, it feels like you need to clear your space is what I would say. And it feels a little AI or ET, but not like star being ET. There's other beings in other realms. So I would say clear your space and claim sovereignty. Like, this is my place, y'all need to leave. And if you need to work with the Archangel Metatron, he's so good. Archangel Metatron will help with that. He doesn't mess around. I used to work with Michael a lot, and I still do. Like, he'll come in. Whatever Archangel needs to come in, I work with so many. But Metatron has been super consistent for me ever since 2014, maybe, I'm estimating. But he doesn't mess around. And one of his specialties, which I feel super confident saying because I see it all the time, he will help beings who are in the wrong dimension back where they need to be. So if you have things in your space that shouldn't be, call on him and clear it out. So you guys are all really sensitive. You'll know if something feels off, and it sounds like something's off. So you'll just ask him to come in. So hopefully that really helps give you some info there. You have a pain on the left side of your head, too much. Yeah, you can just clear it. I'm getting 3 days. I don't know if you've had it for 3 days or if it's gonna last for 3 days, but clear it. And the thing with this is I'm always like, I don't ever want to discount medical. So if it consists and gets worse, you might want to see a doctor. Maybe it's something physical. But a lot of times when it can't be diagnosed as a physical ailment, we find that it is energy. So a nice detox would help. There's a meditation where and just look it up, it's like where you breathe through one nostril and then out the other, and then you switch it. And that's kind of what I was getting to clear the energy. I'm losing all my words because it's 1:00 in the morning. Oh my God. This is crazy. But yeah, so try and clear the energy. And what I like to do, different headaches have different things, and it's hard to describe a headache, but sometimes it's too much energy, so you need to clear it and then charge up that space. And just put your hand there. We all have the power to heal. So just put your hand there and let the energy flow and focus on it. And that can really be a great place to start. I just saw a question I have to answer. So, hey, Can Bank, hi. Hey, I think you were on earlier too. It's so nice to see you. Why do you think I've had more nightmares during this time? I've just noticed even in my life that my sleep has been a little disturbed. And there can be a tiny bit of our own stuff clearing, that might come up as a nightmare. Maybe it's like the last little purge of this, this era. But a lot of us, while we sleep, we're really open to spirit. We're really open. sorry, it's bothering me. We're really open to energy, and we're in a relaxed state, and we're tuned into those other realms. And there's just a lot of commotion in the astral realm right now. So a lot of people astral traveling because they're bored. They're in their house all day, so when they sleep, they're like having a party in the ethers. And then there's also earthbound spirits that are in the process of crossing over, that have been kind of stuck here. And then there's also frequencies in the land clearing and in the collective, so emotions or thought forms. So there's a lot of stuff that can come into our dreams, and we're like, what is this? This does not belong to me. This is not how my dreams go. You know, like, you just know something's off, and typically a nightmare, something's off. So before you go to sleep, maybe clear your field, so meditate, and then ground in. And then you can put a grid around your room, and I like to work with Metatron for that. So he'll put a big sacred geometrical grid around my space, and I always sleep really good when I do that. So that's one thing you could do. My friend Kat, who was on earlier, if you check back to the replay, she does a grid with crystals. But it's really about intention and setting the energy and calling on a higher being. I mean, they love to come and help, so that can definitely assist you. So panic or anxiety disorders, I mean, there can be so many sources of panic and anxiety, and I just know that on my day-to-day, I'm typically very calm, and I'm really in tune with my energy. So if I start to feel anxious, there's a reason, right? And for me, it's because there's too much going on. Either I'm feeling the energy of somebody else, or it's my own. Like, there's just too much going on. So I meditate and breathe and clear. For me, it sits at my heart, and I feel like my heart's just like beating really fast, and I do not. So I clear it, and that helps me. But if it continues and you need to, take the medical route for a minute, don't feel bad about that. But at an energetic level, in my experience, that's what's happened. It was just like too much uncertainty or too much stress, or I guess it would be stress, but like if I have tons of stuff to do in a day, or I'm worried, it just kind of sits here. And so what can happen is subconsciously you can have your own stuff that you're worried about or stress, and you really don't know it until you finally relax, and then you feel it lift. But you can also be picking up on the energies of other people or places. So it's not always just like another person, but every space has an imprint of an energy. So you could go, you all know this, like you can go into a place and feel what happened earlier in the day, or if it was really charged, what happened in the week before or a year before, right? So sometimes particular places can give us anxiety. So clear your space and your energy and see if that would help. And then, I love it. Like, I just saw that burning sage or incense. So that can also help. I was going to say, then do something to calm you, like a self-care. So what do you like? Do you like to drink tea, or if it's in the morning, coffee, and just sit for a minute, read a book, listen to some music, sit outside for a second, then like do something to calm yourself and reclaim your identity is what I heard. So there might be a message in there for you, but reclaim your space. So, okay, let's see. What is this? Are we talking about group meditations? Is it like, are a lot of y'all saying that and I'm just catching it now? We can maybe do that. The Elohim, they're a high light beings. I really don't. I mean, like, I kind of know a little bit, but I don't feel like I'm like an expert, that's the word, the specialist to speak on them, but they are high light beings, and if you feel them come in, it's magical. They've come in a few times for clients and sessions, so really high up there. But let's see. Yes, hello, hi. Hello. So maybe we do a meditation. Yes, that's right. So thank you. There's another group meditation happening on a global level at 11, I thought it was 11:11 a.m. Was it p.m. on April 3rd? So April 3rd, Friday in Texas is where I'm at. we're going to do a group meditation. We're going to get on around 9:15. Then Saturday, 4/4 Texas time, I'm going to be back again at 9:15 p.m. people. Apparently, I'm a night owl, so p.m. And so I'm going to be on, and then we'll do a meditation starting like a half hour after, because that's when the global meditation starts on 4/4. But we could do a meditation now in a minute if you want. Yeah, girl, I'm in Texas. It's 1 a.m. It's just too much fun, I guess. So let me see. Somebody mentioned something I wanted to answer, and then maybe we can do meditation or something like along those lines if you guys want to. Put a lot of hearts if you want to, so I can know while I'm scrolling. No. Oh gosh, where did it go? Oh, here it is. How can you explain how to know which one of the archangels is working with you? So I just started working with them one at a time, and I picked which archangel I wanted to work with. So I just called on Archangel Michael at the beginning, and then started feeling his vibration and working with him, and then my claircognizance gift and clairaudient. So then I started hearing the names of the other archangels as I was introduced, and now I know them by their vibration. So I'll feel so like right now Jeremiel just came in and he's amazing. Oh, I'm gonna cry. So Jeremiel, of course, will be the perfect archangel. He helps us with transitions, and we're going through a big ass transition right now, like I have to say. So he helps us with our life path and our transition. He helps us merge the wisdom from our past into the present now, and a lot of releasing, like forgiving ourselves and others and letting go, just like letting go of shit we don't need anymore, right? So he's so awesome, and he helps us kind of just come into balance and then see the way forward. And right now you're probably going to find, instead of using so much of our mental energy to move forward, or our solar plexus, which our solar plexus is also a mental thinking center, but right now we're using our throat and our heart. And I don't know why the throat so much. Okay, because we need to speak our truth, and we're using our heart. So he's saying, listen. The throat's communication, right? And it's tied to the ears. So listen, communication, and listen to your heart. So yeah, Yezi, Jeremiel. And you're right, Gaia is going through a deep clearing right now, and it's a lot of the human vibrations that have been embedded in her field. So definitely. Oh, good question. Okay, how does one know what gifts we possess? Well, what you could do is just look up the different clair gifts and then see which ones you notice that you have, what ones have been happening for you, and the more you use them, the more you'll know. So the basic space to start would be oracle card readings, and even they have oracle card readings with the different archangels. So pick a card. If it's an archangel, work with that archangel that day. That's a good way to get to know the archangels or ascended masters, both, right? So yeah. Okay, so I know I missed a lot of the conversations. I always look at the questions after, and I'm like, oh man, I wish I would have saw that or all of that. But let's see. Oh, Tanyan. I am not taking one herb or supplement. I take no medication or herbs or supplements. I probably should, especially collagen. I was thinking the other day, because I'm, getting older. I'm like, maybe I should take some collagen. Oh, I guess I take biotin every now and then for my hair, skin, and nails. But yeah, I probably should. I'm just really not, I'm not good at being on a schedule and taking medication or pills or anything, or herbs. So I have a whole full cabinet full. So it's okay to directly call on an archangel. Yeah, absolutely. And in fact, one of the governing laws is they really can't interfere unless you invite them in and call them in. So for sure. Okay, so let's see. Okay, probiotics can be good too. Yeah. What if you've blocked yourself off? I'm getting for you sound therapy, because sound is more scientific, and if you relax and you're open to it, it will go in and clear your energy field. So particularly if you can do crystal singing bowls or like a gong or Tibetan bowls, that sort of thing, it really gets in there. But as I mentioned before, I love to just go in my car because it has a really good sound system. And I like to just turn the music up really loud. Anything with bass is my favorite. I can just feel it like go through my body. It's so good. It just clears me out. So, all right. Okay, who wants to do meditation? No, I have not worked with the Anunnaki. No. Who wants to do, like, I don't know, it's like, no, that's not my vibration. Okay, so hi everybody. All right, so I work with the Archangel realm. I also work with the Council of Light. And if you are open to channeling by physical mediumship, full trance channeling, I have a lot of their messages on YouTube. And it's YouTube.com/Amy Sikarskie. And I started channeling them vocally about 2 years ago. So I have all that on there, but that's who I work with. And a lot of times the different realms will come in, or spirit guides. One time, one of my clients, she was a yogi, and I don't know all the lineage of all the yogis, but they all came in. I was like, oh my gosh, your whole crew is here. And I had to describe to her what they looked like. So I'll tune into the client's team, but my team, star beings, Gaia and Earth energy, so amazing. So Gaia, star beings, and the Archangel realm is who I particularly work with. So, awesome. Okay. Yeah, that's great. Good night, Katy, Texas. It's really late. I hear you. So I definitely will be sleeping in tomorrow. Oh, look, one of y'all just went on my YouTube. Hey, I won't call your name out, but it's so nice. I just saw you. So thank you, sweetie, and I'm really happy to connect on there. Okay, so, I'll put it on here. YouTube. Is it .com? Oh shoot, I don't know. I think it is. I think it's youtube.com and then / my name. But if you just like Google my name, or not Google it, but search it, you'll see it. Here, let me pin that. Okay. Y'all should do that. I'm not in a place where I'll be able to. I'm gonna jump out early. Okay, all right, sweetie. Well, maybe, I know, this is going on the second hour of the live, and I know it's a little bit late for some of us, so I'm just in a really good position in life right now where my kids are older, so they kind of do their own thing in the mornings, and I can sleep in. So, thank you. Yeah, we got it. All right, okay, so let's do meditation. I'm really excited. Naughty, yes. Oh my God. Well, another one of you are on there. Hey. My pets are incredible. I don't know where they went. I think they finally knew they just needed to go to sleep. But they will be outside in the backyard, and we have a doggy door, or they'll be sleeping in my room. That's what happened on the last one. My cat was sleeping in the other room for like the whole day until I go into the trance, and then they have to be in the picture or like if I'm working with a client, especially my little puppy you guys saw earlier, he'll feel the energy shift and he will run. He'll run and push himself in the door, because our door is just one that you push. And I'm like, okay. So they love the energy. They're very sensitive. They can feel it. So they often, like, will photobomb or come say hi on the videos. So, I'm the kid, adult size, yeah. All right, thanks, sweetie vibes. Unblocking yourself, I think, yeah, so sound therapy, meditation really helps, and for you, I'm getting journaling. Okay, all right, so I'm just gonna lead you all through a guided meditation, and I just flow with it, so they're all maybe a little similar in my style, but then they're also a little different. And I'm going to work with the Archangel realm because they're awesome. So if you've never worked with the Archangels, this would be really fun to feel their frequency. So I'm already feeling them and hearing them. So I'll let you know, I need to get a drink real quick, and then I'll let y'all know. Oh my gosh, Christina, girl, yes, look at that. It's 1:11 my time and 11:11 your time. So good, so good. So, everybody start to center and balance, invite in any archangel or being that you are wanting to work with, or your higher self. And then I'll just start, doing the thing, channel whatever I hear. So we'll do meditation. So 1 second. All right. Yay, all the codes, 111, I love it, and all the hearts. Yay. Okay, all right, so find yourself in a comfy place. I won't lie, sometimes I like to just zone out and I'll lay down. So if you want to lay down and just hear my voice, awesome. Or if you want to stay in front of the camera, with it right there, great. When we meditate, sometimes it's really nice to close your eyes, because then you can just go within. So you'll even see that I kind of do that when I'm meditating. So I'll make a wish. All right. So, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm already seeing some of our meditation. Okay. So take a nice relaxing breath, and we're going to breathe in really deep. So deep breath in. You can be loud. You can exhale really loud. So right now we're just bringing the energy in and releasing any tension from the physical body on your exhalation. So breathing in and relaxing. And if you're new to meditation, no worries, just follow along. Breath is very important. So as you breathe, it's moving the energy and it's relaxing the mind. So breathe and relax. And I'm just going to, so I'll be doing some energy work if you all want to. Now, if you want to feel it, just be open to it. If you don't, that's fine. It's just there. I'm not going to push anything. It's just there. And so if you want to feel it, you will. But you also might feel your team around you. So I'm going to say really quick who I'm feeling is here. So we have Archangel Metatron, Raguel, Jeremiel, Zachiel, Sandalphon, and Lady Nada. So she's an ascended master. Lady Nada, really beautiful, feminine, divine codes. So maybe one of you are working with her. So taking a nice breath in and release. She's here for Mother Earth, she's saying. She's here with Gaia's energy, she's here to support Gaia, and she's saying that we're all here to support Gaia, and she's coming in because everybody here is here to support Gaia. So when I go on lives, it's like the right people. We all just, that vibration, it comes together. So we're all here to support Gaia, which is Mother Earth. So nice breath in. And you're going to feel your heart chakra expand. And so it can feel, if you're not quite used to that, it can feel like there's a little pressure. But breathe in, and as you exhale, you're going to notice golden light coming out your heart center. It's like this beautiful golden frequency. Let that crystal golden light come out the heart center. So nice breath in and let it go. And then let your vibration just kind of drop down, and your awareness come to your seat bones. So the root chakra, let that frequency flow. Another breath in. And exhale, and feel your back and your shoulders relaxing, and notice how you're more present in your body. So it just takes a little bit of practice to start to feel that, and then after that, intention, more present in our body. And you might visualize, let's see, how shall we describe it? I'm seeing this golden cords, golden channel, a light flowing down into earth. And so this is the connection to the core of Mother Earth, her heart center, where it's just like pure golden light and energy. So if you're guided to do that, let your energy just relax down and connect in with her. And at this time, we're just going to send a lot of love and peace through the crust of the earth, so on the top of the earth, and out into the grid. So a lot of peace on the grid of earth. So let that flow out from your heart. We're just sending peace to all of the land, to the animals, to nature, and the elemental kingdom. If you feel any energy that's not quite like the anxiety, that can be something clearing. Somebody's mentioning, so just keep breathing and let that clear. Pressure also is a feeling of the energy coming in. The light codes will come in and it will push out anything that's being stuck. So keep breathing or step back for a minute and you can come back in. All right, so that feels so good. See how we were talking about earlier with your awareness to push your energy out? So I'm seeing that some of you are doing that, like you're already at 3/4 of a mile. So just take one more breath in and push love. And by push, it's like just gently let it build up. So let it build out and flow across the earth. Huge increase. Awesome. Okay, I love that. All right, now take another relaxing breath. And at the back of the heart chakra, which our chakras have a front and a back, they're guiding us to work at the back of the heart chakra. And they're saying because many of us need to receive love. So give and receive. So visualize a beautiful golden light. There's a lot of pink and purple in it that I'm seeing right around your heart center. And breathe it in. And as you relax, let your body relax, and very naturally it's going to start opening the back of the heart chakra. And the more that you work with these energy centers, the stronger and clearer your vibration and your clear gifts. So breathing in at the heart and relaxing. And now there's two things happening as you take another breath in. I'm seeing a lot of turquoise energy at the throat, but it's out in the energy field. So breathing in and letting that activate your throat chakra. So it's out in the emotional body. So that's really good. So this is saying that there's a lot of clearing and support coming in to help us in the emotional space to communicate. And that's going to help everything process more clearly. And then at the back, it's all golden light. I'm seeing a lot of golden light around everybody from their eyes, like all the way above the head and down the back. So that looks so beautiful. So take a nice breath in. And let go. And now there's a beautiful, like just a beautiful flow of silvery diamond, white crystal diamond light coming down the crown chakra. And you might feel that, and it, even for me, it feels like a pressure. And what's happening is the chakra is opening as these new codes are coming in. So let's let that flow. Breathe it in. We're in a space of receiving. So just that energy's here. It's working with you. It's working with us. So at whatever level, just let that flow in. Okay, so beautiful. All right, so like what they're sharing with us, I'm hearing thoughts and intentions are really important. Our energy is so strong right now, everybody together. So think about or let it come to you, thought and intention. Is anything coming up to clear? If it is, release it. Just let it flow out. You can call in an angel, a white light. A lot of times I'll see these they look like little fairies because they're tiny beings of light come in and grab stuff and take it up to the heavens. Let that flow out for clearing, for transmutation. And then take another breath in and notice the connection from your heart to your brow chakra, your heart to your brow and your crown. I'm seeing a lot of energy at the heart connecting up. And so this is what they're saying is to breathe for a moment and let that build. Just fill with all this light and love that's here for us. And then you can ask or you can put your own intention, but what's something that you would like to share with the world right now? What's something you would like to share? And I am hearing peace and abundance and light and compassion again, and love. And it's a way of comforting and letting everybody know it's all gonna be okay. Like, we're all in this together. So we just need a little bit of that calm energy. So breathing in And then gently let it flow out. And I use my hands a lot, so you might be doing that as well. And so just let it flow out. And we're sending it. Where does it need to go? Let it flow to, if you have a certain space you want to direct it, or just out anywhere that it needs to be to comfort Earth. And in my part of the world, a lot of people are sleeping and maybe they've had a hard day or a hard week. So just blanketing the community with peace, right? So everybody that's on here is a light warrior, light walker, light worker. I mean, we are moving and holding light. That's why we're here. So you all are doing awesome, and you can make a huge difference. Breathe in and let go. Breathe in and let go. All right, so good. I'm feeling my heart chakra in the back opening too. It's like all this pressure. So there's a lot of light codes coming in. And if you feel that you're clearing, you might experience sneezing or yawning or burping. It just happens. Twitching. Those are all yawning, like for sure, is all sign of clearing. So just letting that clear out. And now they're saying receive. So they're going to share with you a gift, and it will come through as a vibration, and you might feel it as an emotion or light, or you might hear a message. So let's sit in a space to receive. And so everybody has their own team, and there's also a broader collective here working with us, and the archangels are amazing. So you can tune in with whomever you want, or just be open to the high vibrational frequencies. And just feel the energy flow in through. And ask for a word or two. We'll see what words, if maybe we all hear the same message. Okay. You all can type that in if you got a message, and I'll share with you what I got after. I'll give you a minute. So the energy is here. So now we're grounding the energy on Earth. What you might want to do is close your crown chakra a little bit so that you're not super lightheaded. But there's a lot of positive, I can feel it and see it coming through. And they show me what's happening with the group. So the crown chakra might be open like this, or you might already have a wide base and it's open like that. And so you can either close like this if you want, or at the top you can kind of close the circumference of it, and that will help. So it just helps so that you're not spacey. And then you're gonna pull all the light down, and just visualizing will move it. So our intention will move the energy, and feel it go down through your legs to your feet and down to the earth. Yay! Okay, so hopefully, and that was a different type of meditation. I've never done one like this with the group. So I'm hoping that you all had a great experience, or felt a shift, or had something come up. And some of you were messaging that you were releasing or felt blocks. And anxiety is a form of extra energy in the field, so you want to keep working on clearing that. So work a little bit more. It's something that does take time. I mean, it did for me. Like, I would slowly get into it, and then I used to do meditations for an hour, and then I found that I could shorten my time and move more energy in a shorter amount of time. So yeah, I'd love to hear. I'm going to scroll through. I'd love to hear some of your experiences. Protection and clear. Okay, yeah, some of your messages that you got. You were feeling a little confused, but then, I can't even stay on these. They keep flowing through, but then after it like went somewhere. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. All right, amazing, relaxing, and peaceful. Lots of cries and tingles. Yeah. Comfort, release. Oh, and happy birthday. This somebody's birthday. Happy birthday. Creation, protection. Yeah. Oh, your little one fell asleep. I love that. Love. Oh, I love that, Rose. Tears. Yeah, tears are wonderful because I always know, like, I can't make that up. And that I had so much emotion in my past life regressions, and that's how I knew. I was like, there's no way I would have ever thought to make this up, and all this emotion was so overwhelming. So I actually really do like when tears come through because it's definitely like, okay, this is something special. Tears and yawning, yeah. Tears can be released, and it can also be like a signal that you're in coherence with your heart and your body. Yay! Oh, you could feel the spherical surface of the crown chakra. Awesome. That's so wonderful. So I did see, oh, that's right. I did see some saying flowers, a couple of you in pastels, and Lady Nada will bring flowers in. And she's definitely here for particular people in the group. I mean, the group for sure, but she doesn't come in often with me just on my stuff. So she was here for you all. You're welcome, Rose. Yeah, I was feeling a lot of peace and the energy come through, and then the words that I heard were unity and community. So like my final words that I heard at the end was unity and community. Body vibrations are phenomenal. That means that the light codes are activating you at a physical level, which is so awesome. Definitely more grounded and felt energy through my arms and fingertips. Yay! Our heart chakra takes, it's right here, and then there's the meridians that go down the arms from the heart chakra. So I did feel a big influx of energy at the heart chakra. And yes, unity, Christ consciousness is now. We're entering the golden age, the golden era. Thank you. So I hope this saves. And I'll put it up so that we can, if you guys want to pop back on. I have some other meditations on Instagram TV, IGTV, and YouTube. So if you're ever having a down day, just go pop into one of the videos, like one where we're laughing and having fun. It will lift your mood, or meditation to clear. This is Lady Nada, is who I was speaking of. Let me put it in. Lady Nada. She's along the lines of an ascended master. So you might look her up and see if she wants. But particularly, like, I don't work with her that much. So it was really special that she came in. And she was telling me she was here to help us connect in with Earth. And it was this vibration of feeling Mother Earth, like we're here together, like she's united with us and we're supporting her and she's supporting us. So yeah, you're welcome. Yes, the golden era. Yeah, look her up. So let's see, you're welcome. We're gonna do another one tomorrow. I'm excited. I'm Saturday, and I'll be excited to see how. They're guided, so it's what comes through. And I was like, wow, this is kind of cool. And it seems like everybody was able to feel the vibration. So you're welcome. Well, friends, I probably should go to sleep. I don't know, it might take me a minute. I'm really energized at a certain level, but do know I need to get to sleep. It's really late my time. Tomorrow around 9:15 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is 7:15 p.m. Pacific Time. And that's when I'll be on, because I said that earlier today. I got my days mixed up. So Saturday, same time. And Saturday, we're going to do I'm going to have another guest on Saturday, and we're going to talk about meditation and the power of meditation. And a few fun, stories. And then we're going to join in with the global meditation on Saturday, the one on 4/4. And that one will start at 9:45 Central Standard Time. And at that time, I got my notes because I wanted to make sure I got it right. That's when there's a conjunction with Jupiter and Pluto, and this big portal of light, like this big portal in time opens and all these light codes are coming through onto earth at that time. And that's when we're joining in with all of these other communities. So I've been getting emails and I've seen it on Facebook, and I've been getting direct messages from multiple people, and the intention is to reach 1 million people or more, and I really feel like we will. So if you can't join here with me, just take a minute, and maybe you're going to join with another group, awesome, or with yourself, just take a minute. 20 minutes is what they're aiming at. So we will see you all then. I'm not really sure of a good meditation for kids. They could even do like the work with colors, kids and rainbows. So work with colors, flow through all the colors of the rainbow, because every chakra is a color associated with it. And that would probably be really fun for them. And then you can call in the fairy realm, the unicorn realm, the dragon realm, the angels, and the mermaids. Like, they love to work with these realms, and they're pretty magical and amazing. So that might be a good idea. But yeah, so I'll see y'all then. There's also a free meditation on my YouTube, which I have pinned. And then also at my school, let me type that in. I'm getting tired. So it's spiritschoolmagic.com. You know what? I'm just gonna put the Instagram handle because I have a shortcut for it. There we go. But there's a free meditation on there also. And if you want to take classes, there's classes. And I'm working on activating the Starseed class, and I'm taking a tiny select few who want to take it early. So I'm adding as I go along, but I have like so much content. So if you're interested in that, you can message me and I'll let you in the class early. But the larger class that I will be opening it to will be in a couple months' time. So thank you so much, you guys. If you enjoyed it, share with a friend, or check back and see if I can get it up on IGTV. But hopefully I'll see you all again. And this is awesome to come together. Yes, 1 million hearts joined together by love and light. I love that, Barely. Thank you. All right, you guys have a beautiful night, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.